Mike, how you doing with the whole Jeremy Hill situation?
I was on full tilt last night. I don't know if you were following my Twitter feed.
Oh, yeah, I saw that you were in a spiral of depression.
So I will start with this. This has nothing to do with Giovani Bernard. Gio looks fantastic.
Yep.
I'm not taking anything away from Gio. It's just frustrating to me to watch Jeremy Hill, and I agree that something looks wrong. Like
there's some hesitation to the way he runs right now.
He's stutter stepping almost all the time instead of just hitting the hole like Gio is doing. They showed that stat yesterday on the game of how many yards is he running before he gets 1 yard, and it's basically 5 yards or something like that. It's this really weird stat that I've not come across before, and Gio was very productive in this particular statistic. But when you see him, what it felt like to me is whenever they would put him in a power formation with a fullback, then he would go, and that's when he would rip off the 6 yards. But then they would do that once, and then they'd go to the shotgun and try and pull these trickery runs, which that's not what he does. He's a power back. Just let him run.
You're saying where he has no head of steam. He's taking the ball in the shotgun handoff.
I agree.
So I saw that too.
So they should leave Gio in the game. I agree.
Well, no, I mean, you can't overrun Gio either. You can't give Gio 27 carries and expect him to stay healthy. He's a little guy. He's clearly done what Mike has said in the past, which is be extremely effective when he's not the workhorse. And they're going to need Jeremy Hill.
Yes.
But, okay, so audible here. Quick question of the day before we get into the news and notes and the injury segment. Moving forward, you're a team with Jeremy Hill. He's an RB.
Low-end RB2.
Okay, so that has to concern you a little bit as an owner.
It just concerns you from where you drafted him. But, I mean, we're way past the draft of the value of a guy where you took him in the draft. You just have to adjust your expectations. The problem was, this was the ultimate matchup for a Jeremy Hill type game.
Leading the game.
They're up big. The Cleveland Browns are the worst rushing defense in the league, and you expected to see 20 Jeremy Hill carries. But you would see entire series. There was at least two drives where it was Gio Bernard.
Yep.
The entire drive.
That's probably when you were pacing your house, stomping your feet.
Oh man, it was
spitting your food out.
It was
whatever
not
you do
good.
when you're on tilt.
And I had tweeted, all I wanted to see was what happens with the team when they line up 2 consecutive power formations with Jeremy Hill and give him the ball. What would happen? That's all I wanted to see, and it never happened.
To be continued.
Yeah. So, but for my fellow Hill truthers who are on full tilt, you can't overreact of saying, well, I'm never playing him again. He's still at over 50 yards. He's giving you low end running back 2 numbers, and he always has the chance to put up touchdowns. I mean,
sure.
Eifert happened to be the guy who caught all the touchdowns. There was 4 scoring opportunities. And so that you still have to play the probabilities of it's a good chance that Hill gets one of them.
Yep.
Or if not multiples of them, it just didn't work out in this particular game.